when people tell you, you can't have bread because it has too much sodium, woohoo, we can think a little bit better than that because we can make some that is really good. Today, we're making Irish soda bread. We have several little bowls out here, but it's okay. My big bowl has got 2 tablespoons of white distilled vinegar with enough milk to bring it up to 1 3/4 of a cup for 185 milligrams of sodium. To this, we're going to add 1 egg, 70 milligrams of sodium, and whisk it in there. Whisk it all in there. So that's our first. That is the first thing we're going to do. Put the egg in it and whisk it together. Because it's fun to do. Whisk and stuff. Woohoo! There it goes. Our second bowl has a sifter and 4 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, which has no sodium per serving, 3 tablespoons of white granulated sugar, and 1 tablespoon of plain featherweight baking powder, 1 tablespoon of EMERG baking soda substitute. There's both of these ordered from Amazon or Healthy Heart Market. You really need those. So that's in the sifter. We're just going to sift it. Sift it in the bowl. There we go. And then we'll mix it in with the wet ingredients. Probably won't need to sift it, but I like sifting. I like the way it looks. And in it goes. In with the wet stuff. Woohoo! Yes. And then we're going to stir it. Stir it around. So we're going to stir it. And the flour's not going to get completely wet yet, because we got some more stuff to do. Got some more stuff to do. It's about time to get your fingers in here. Do a little bit of grabbing the hold and kneading. Just a little to get more of the flour from the outside of the bowl into the dough. We want to get it in there. And it's kind of hard to keep stirring when you get your hands in it. Just makes you feel a little bit better. We have 5 tablespoons of unsalted butter to cut into this dough. You can use 2 knives, or you can use your pastry blender. Pastry blender takes a whole lot less time. In it goes, and we will cut it into the dough. Pastry blender. Get it in there. Such fun. We have a cutting board, and the dough is going to go over on top of that cutting board. Got some flour on it. We'll kind of knead that in to the dough. My oven is preheated to 375 degrees. And roll this around on here. Get that in here. Get it in here. Such fun. Doesn't take very long to get the dough where it's got some not quite so sticky. And that's what we want. To be not quite so sticky. A little sticky maybe. Not too bad. Then we're going to form it into a round that, probably about 7 inches. And you got a couple of ways you can bake this. You just put it on a baking sheet and put it to your oven at 375. Or, typically, Irish soda bread is baked in an iron skillet. This one's seasoned, and it's the right size. So, I'm going to put it right over in the skillet and take a sharp knife and I'll cut it all the way through, across and then down in fourths, because the cuts will make the heat go down inside the bread and cook it properly. This is what it's going to look like when it goes in the oven. See the cup? So you can see it cut in 4 pieces. Then, but I did forget to tell you something. Before you put it in the pan, Irish soda bread has got a half a cup of either raisins or currants folded into the dough before it goes in here. But neither Johnny nor I like raisins or currants cooked in our bread. So we decided not to put them in ours. We don't have them in there, but you sure can. If you like those, put them in there in the kneading process, and they'll be cooked just fine. I will check this bread in 20 minutes, because if it's browning too quick, I'll put some foil on top of it and let it go for the full 45 minutes. Cook the bread. Subscribe to my channel, and every Friday you'll get a new low sodium video. Could be something you never thought of. Our whole loaf of bread has only got 256 milligrams of sodium. 1/4 of it has 64 milligrams. I checked our bread in 20 minutes. It was not getting too brown, so I put it back in the oven for 25 minutes. And look at our bread. It's gorgeous. So, we're going to take 1/4 of that bread out, put some unsalted butter and some jam on it. Really enjoy it. We have granddaughter Jill.
Hi.
She's in the kitchen today, and we're going to have some of our bread. We have unsalted butter ready to roll on it, and we have Grandpa's favorite.
Yep, strawberry jam.
Strawberry jam. And we're going to get it ready and take that man some, because he loves his jam on top of this bread. unsalted butter on here because it's good. And a little bit of favorite jam. All right, Jill.
You ready, Grandma?
I'm ready. You ready?
Yeah, one,
Let's
two,
go.
3. Go, Grandma.
Oh, that's good. This is really good. And it's probably a third of a piece. About 20 milligrams of sodium.
That's not bad. It's a big piece.
No, it's a big piece. And it's quite good.
There you go.
It's good stuff.
I love it.
Okay. When we get our bread done, we're not adding any preservative. It will stay fresh in your refrigerator, wrapped tightly for 2 days. After that, it gets a little hard. But you can freeze it, wrap it tight in plastic wrap. Put it in your freezer. Take it out, you got 2 days worth of it. Really good bread.